Blackburn today?
Oh, okay. Obviously they got him on the first inning where he got behind in hitters, especially locating the two seam, which is a pitch that he's working on right now. When you're facing a lineup like that and you're getting behind in counts, they're going to make you pay. But it was good to see him go back out there for a second inning, second up, and make some adjustments, and it was a lot better. So good step for him. Coming off, we all know, a freaky injury, and the fact that he's out there competing, we're not worried about results right now. It's more about getting him feeling good physically and then working on his pitches. But overall, good.
Siri's always been like a bat or a glove first guy in center field. Do you think there's more to that?
Yeah, we know the power's there. Every time he impacts the baseball, he can hit it at the ballpark. I think it's just for him understanding the role that he has on this team offensively, meaning there's a good chance he's going to have some really good hitters behind him. So getting on base, controlling the strike zone, swinging at good pitches, and he's doing that right now. We saw it yesterday when he laid off a good 3-2 slider for a walk. He got a good pitch and hit I think it was a 3-run homer yesterday, another one today. So short to the ball, but just having an awareness, having an understanding what we're asking him to do with this lineup. So there's potential there for sure.
You mentioned a little bit before the game, I think, Carlos, about with Alvarez. You wanted to take him on the trip because you wanted back-to-backs for him. Is that about getting in as many game at-bats for him as you can get?
Yes.
With what he's working on?
100%. This was something that before we started spring training, we were talking, and it was one of those where I want to play. Obviously, there's a progression. We don't want to kill him, especially this early, but trying to get as many at bat as possible, whether it was sim games, live BP, DH. Today, obviously, because he needs to start catching back-to-back. But that's the plan. We want him to make sure we're giving him enough at bats where he could continue to make adjustment and finally get on a groove, if you want to call it.
I felt good out there. Sinker's been a pitch that I've been working on. Today just really couldn't control it. It's just kind of getting more movement than I'm used to. But that's what kind of spring training's for. I feel like Albie and I talked in between innings after the first and made a little bit of a adjustment as far as setup and just location-wise, and I feel like it was better in the second inning.
It helps having the luxury of coming out in the first and then coming back in the second.
Yeah, definitely.
Instead of getting the pitch count too high that inning.
Yeah, definitely. Just being able to kind of regroup. Just being able to go back out there and have that luxury of talking between innings like we did.
Is there anything in particular where you're at now, Paul, that you're working on that you feel like you're on schedule to, or is this some stuff you're still trying to? You mentioned a sinker today.
Yeah, sinker and my sweeper are the two pitches that we've really honed in on. From when I was cleared to start throwing this offseason into spring training, and now, there's good days and there's bad days with it. Today I was really happy with the movement of it today, but just being able to kind of now take that movement and consistently get into the zone.
But have that movement where to show how good the pitch can be if you kind of figure it out.
Yeah, I feel like when it was hit on the ground. That's what we're kind of aiming for there. Even scoring at that ball, just be able to kind of get that ground ball to chance at double play. That's what we're essentially kind of working towards. Just being able to keep the ball on the ground and get better movement than what I had before.
Is that something you identified? Is that something Kepner did, or how did it come about that I think I have more on this pitch?
Yeah, definitely was from Hef. It's something that I wanted to get and wanted to kind of create more movement from it, and Hef and our pitching department just gave me different ways of trying to do that, whether it's changing grip or placement on the ball, moving the seams around, things like that. But it was definitely, as far as how I'm throwing it now, a lot of the credit goes to our pitching department.
Between all the time you spent trying to make sure you felt right physically, the back situation, it must be kind of relief just to kind of focus on the pitching. pitching side of it. Like you
Yeah.
said, try to get those pitches right.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you know, it's nice kind of going out there, and you know, now it's kind of going away from the health aspect and more focus on just pitches and fine tuning some things, and you know, making sure that I'm ready to go here, in 3 weeks.